Scorpio, hope you're well. My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. If this message resonates, like, share, and subscribe. And for more clarity on your situation, check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you would like to schedule your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. And for a totally fresh perspective, check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. You will love her. You can find her info in the description box as well. And Scorpio, make sure you stay tuned till the end of your reading where I will pull a final message from the universe, tying everything together and your animal spirit. All right, so let's dive right in. Look at that first card, Two of Wands. Wow. So you got to get out of your comfort zone, Scorpio. And right now we are going to figure out exactly how your career energy, financial energy, romantic energy is, and we're going to figure out who is coming and going. But right now, Spirit is telling you with that Two of Wands to get out of your comfort zone. Very interesting progress will be made. Now you got the Knight of Swords. Very interesting. Page of Pentacles. Whoa. I want to show you what's going on here. Six of Wands, Six of Swords. A lot of new energy here for you. I feel like there are new opportunities presenting themselves. Look at this. Seven of Wands, King of Pentacles. Right now, by you getting out of your comfort zone, you can expect victory to happen. So a lot of you have been waiting to take action, right? Maybe you're waiting to start a side hustle, a business, date someone, start a gym membership, start a book to read, a podcast, anything. And right now, Spirit is telling you that victory is around the corner. If you get out of your comfort zone, when you get out of your comfort zone, expect major results to take place immediately. The energy that I'm picking up, the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, is a lot of you can expect some sort of financial relief, mastering your finances, being good at what you do. So anything you touch will turn into gold. And this is a time right now to really ask yourself, should I go back to school? Should I, start a business? Should I ask my boss for a promotion? What is it financially that you've been waiting to do? You've been put on the back burner and you've been waiting for the perfect timing, because the perfect timing is right now. If you are going to wait for the perfect timing, that perfect timing is going to cause you to miss the boat, for example. But all you have to do is understand that Spirit has your back. Your angels and guides are telling you that you have nothing to worry about other than worrying itself. Because you got the Moon and the Five of Pentacles. So I do see here that some of you have had this energetic roadblock almost prevent you from moving forward. It's really like an energetic blockage, right? And when you have this blockage, it's like the exact same thing as plumbing. Like imagine when your pipes are clogged, it just builds up and it is not good. Now imagine the pipes of your body physically, like not going to the washroom, the toxin state are no good. Same thing with mental, right? When you have this energetic roadblock, all that information, all that, really shadows and trauma stay in your subconscious and it builds. And unless you relieve those toxins, relieve those shadows, it is going to stay there. It's not going to just dissipate on its own. So what has to happen right now? You got to ask yourself, what is making me feel like I'm walking on eggshells? What are these shadows, right? What is making me feel like something is wrong even though it's not? What is it that you're focusing on? And sometimes we focus on the one thing that's going wrong and not on the 20 things that are going right. But what is this one shadow that when you clear it, that everything will get better and run towards it rather than run away from it? So for example, when it's tax time, a lot of people are scared to do their taxes. They're worried about it, but once they do it, they're like, I'm so relieved. Exactly. Now, dentists, for example, sometimes, some people fear going to the dentist, but once they go, they are relieved and now they can move on. And that's just two silly examples. Now, this may be a conversation that you have to have with your spouse, telling him this isn't what I signed up for. Maybe right now this is a conversation that you need to have with yourself, telling yourself, should I be monetizing a passion, doing something I'm more in love with? But I do see here that there's something here that when you let go and you start focusing more on the vision and story of the future, it is going to get effortless for you. Now you have the 10 of Wands and the 7 of Wands, and there's something going on in your life right now that seems like it's overwhelming and seems like it's not sustainable, right? What is that 10 of Wands energy? And right now, 7 of Wands, you have to really stand up to your ego and prevent it from making you continue going down the same path that's not paying dividends, right? So for example, maybe right now you're staying up too late at night. Maybe it's a physical thing that's not sustainable. You wake up in the morning, you're groggy. Now your ego is telling you, don't worry, just stay up one more show. But every single day you wake up, you're like, I wish I didn't do that. Now replace the word staying up with eating junk food or having negative thoughts or drinking or smoking or whatever. What is going on in your life right now that's taxing you and aging you because it's pushing the genetic buttons, because it's actually, putting you in fight or flight, which is cortisol and adrenaline being released in your body. You can feel something is off. What is that right now? Is it sustainable? If it's not, move on. Now, speaking of moving on, you got the Knight of Swords and the Six of Swords. And I do see here that the universe is telling you to run towards change. Let the familiar past and the predictable future be and run towards the present moment. Because when you are in the present moment, they are going to guide you. And when you change your energy, you change your life. And in that present moment, I see that a lot of you are going to be given some sort of energy that is going to help you master your finances, help your career, help your business, and help you really be able to pay off that line of credit, mortgage, pay off that credit card, whatever the case is, and have that financial freedom that is your birthright. So right now, whenever you're in that familiar past, right, it may not be a good place to be in, but you're still there because it's familiar. For example, oh, I had a house, I lost the house. And even though it may feel like it's torture thinking about it, you're still doing it. Why is that? Because it's familiar. And your mind cannot tell the difference between real or fake if it feels real. So if you're thinking of, say, losing that house or losing your partner that you were with or losing anything, right? You had something, you lost something. Your mind thinks it just happened right now. So it's dying 1,000 deaths. That's the last thing you're looking for, right? Now, the good news is you could use the same technique to fool your mind into thinking, all of a sudden you got that promotion, or all of a sudden you got that house you wanted. All of a sudden you're with your soulmate. It's all placebo effect. Your mind cannot tell the difference. But right now, Scorpio, this is the time to start asking yourself, what is making me feel like I'm walking on eggshells? What is it in the familiar past why am I keep going back to that familiar energy? And understand that the moment you close that chapter on that familiar energy, that the universe will open up a new chapter in your life for something more abundant. So for example, I had a house, I lost that house. Once you tell yourself, what were the lessons in that? Gotcha. Was it the overhead? Should I have rented out the basement? Should I have, done this, or this, whatever the case is? Now you can use that same energy towards your new house, and the universe will bring someone in there to help with that investment or collaboration. Now I have your animal spirit here for you. It's lizard spirit. Look at that. And look at what it says. Dream the world into being. Keyword dream. Why is that? Because the physical, the third dimensional energy is great and all, but there's time involved, and time takes forever. But when you dream, which means the mystical, spiritual, quantum dream world, the dream realm is where the real realm is, right? Us humans, we always think that this physical world is it. No, this physical world is the dream. I'm not just saying that. It's not hocus pocus. It's the real deal. You come from the fifth dimension. You came from the fifth dimension to the third dimension because your soul that was in the fifth dimension knows everything. But knowing is not enough. You need to experience stuff, right? For example, like mustard tastes bitter, but unless you try it, you don't really know. That's the same thing. So when you came here to the third dimension, you wiped your memory clean because you have to experience and try something new. So you know everything. You came to the third dimension, wiped your memory clean. So it's not like you have to learn everything, you have to remember everything. You've had thousands of businesses, thousands of marriages, you've done it all. Why am I telling you this? The dream world, the mystical, and the quantum is actually where you can remember. That aha moment of clarity comes from the dream world. Doesn't mean you need to be physically or just falling asleep and dreaming. No, what it means, you need to meditate. You need to stop thinking. Meditation does not mean sitting there and going hum. You can do that if you want. You can meditate with your eyes open. You can meditate as you're going for a walk. You can meditate when you're exercising, any form of meditation. If you're sitting there and going hum, even better, right? But by meditating, you will remember and you will be in the dream world and everything will start making sense. All right, now Scorpio, I'm going to pull a final message from the universe. Final message for Scorpio, please. And the message is celebrate differences. Look at that. Celebrate differences. Right now, your message is, you understand that everything in life comes with an opposite. Even within yourself, you have the polarity. Male, female, high, low, good, bad, light, dark. It is our differences that make us unique. We all come from the same collective that has the inner light within our soul. So really appreciate your differences. Like when I see someone that has blue hair walking down the street, you know what I tell myself? I'm like, wow, look at this piece of art. Thank you for making me smile, think differently. Thank you so much for showing me some sort of art. It's like a Picasso painting. Rather than judge them and be like, oh my goodness, here's me, projecting my insecurities, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't have the guts to do that. Imagine that person, right? So it's like when you look at it from that perspective and you understand that you are rare, you are more rare than the Picasso painting, Scorpio. Wear your hair the way you want, wear your nails the way you want, wear your tie the way you want, whatever the case is. Act the way you want, speak the way you want, right? Be your genuine, authentic self, because everyone will appreciate it. All right, Scorpio, hope you enjoyed your reading. Hope there was a message in here for you. If there was, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Till next time, honor your soul.